Don't be fooled by Christian leaders that look and sound impressive. They could very well be teaching lies. Paul says that true servants of Christ may look weak, but they show strength through love, truth, and sacrifice. Also in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, Paul defends his ministry with heartfelt urgency, warning the church not to be fooled by false teachers who preach a different Jesus. He shares his deep love for the believers and reveals the many hardships he's endured to protect and serve them faithfully. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verses 1 through 6. Paul starts by saying he feels a kind of jealousy for the Corinthian church, not out of pride, but because he wants them to stay faithful to Jesus. He compares them to a bride promised to one husband, Christ. But he's worried they're being tricked by false teachers, just like Eve was tricked by the serpent. Paul reminds them that even if he doesn't speak fancy words, he knows the truth and teaches it with honesty. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verses 7 through 15. Paul tells them he preached the gospel to them for free. He didn't want to be a burden, so other churches helped support him. He did this to show the difference between himself and the fake apostles, people who pretend to be servants of Christ, but are really working for their own gain. Paul says these people are like Satan, who can disguise himself as an angel of light. So it's no surprise that his followers can look good on the outside too. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verses 16 through 33. Paul says, okay, if people are bragging, I'll do some bragging as well, but not the kind of bragging you would expect. He doesn't brag about being strong or powerful. Instead, he talks about all the hard things he's gone through for Jesus. He's been beaten, jailed, and shipwrecked. He's faced danger from robbers, angry crowds, and even nature. He's gone without food, sleep, and warm clothes. He's felt deep concern for all the churches he's helped. Paul even shares a story about escaping from a city by being lowered in a basket through a window in the wall. He wants them to know that his suffering proves his love for Christ and his calling, not fancy words or flashy titles. Hey, thank you for listening. Consider liking and following. I upload a chapter summary of the New Testament each weekday.